50 years, we have done enough progress, and we are happy that we have people here who have witnessed the days during the Portuguese time and the days after the liberation. And particularly, we have to welcome Mr. Prabhakar, Dr. Prabhakar Kamat, who has been in the IS service in this public administration for several years during the Portuguese time and after the liberation. So we welcome him, and also Sharmila Kamat, and they both are the co-authors of this book, which is written in a very lucid manner, and I think every Goan must read it, because it is a very balanced view of liberation, I can say, of the days we have seen in the past and the days we are enjoying today. Beginning, I would like Sharmila to read out. This is the second book that she has written. Earlier book, Mango Moods, has very well been received in Goa and also across Goa. So I request her to do some reading from Mango Mood to set the mood of this event, at this session.
Thank you. Thank you. Think of Goa and the following images spring to the mind. Miles on miles of sun-kissed beaches, palm trees swaying gently in the mid-morning breeze, narrow country lanes weaving their way through vast stretches of lush green paddy fields, the sun, the sand, and the surf. However, there is more to Goa than a well-thumbed set of picture postcards offering tantalizing glimpses of an untouched corner of paradise. Goa has more to offer than just Latin temples and lotus eaters, beaches and bohemians, fun and fame. For a place that has not changed since the world began, to quote one of the ads.
It is a privilege to be given this opportunity to have my say about writing in English in Goa. I'll confine myself only to writing in Goa, and that will be a very, very brief run-up. I would say, when I think of Goan writing in general, including in English, a line by a very favorite poetess of mine comes to my mind. She says, आगाज होता है, अंजाम नहीं होता, जब तक मेरी कहानी में वो नाम नहीं होता. And for the writers in Goa, it is Goa. The name may sound or may not sound per se, but I think nothing is written until and unless you reach deep down to that tender spot called Goa, which always lives, irrespective of where you are. And this is no exaggeration at all.
Short takes and long memories. You know, the short takes reminded you that it's like a film, really. It's a film. It takes you right from the 1930s, and it goes on, you know, with episodes that move on to the 40s and 50s, right up till even to the present day. And it tells you so much about, you know, these little glimpses tell you so much about life in those days. Did I say? I mean, it's a film, of course, which the writer and director is Mr. Prabhakar Kamat, and but I guess the script writer is there too in Sharmila Kamat, and of course she brings that it's got to be a, you know, mango mood in the style. Mango mood because it's nice and soft and it's juicy on the outside, but inside there's a core, there's a hard core of some reality, some insight that will come to you.
Now the time to launch the book. So we have amidst us Gulzar Saab, and I feel every time I share platform with him, I feel elated and also embarrassed to share with him, because now that he's here and he has agreed to launch the book, we are very happy to have it launched at his hands.
Thank you.
This was
Father has been always very, very kind to me, and doing his kindness, he feels so humble also. On the contrary, I am obliged to him that he gives this kind of honor to people and to his friends. I had not read the book, I didn't know much about the book, but I know about the day it is. I know it's the Liberation Day and this book is connected with Goa. So that much I knew. I knew the importance of this book. And to release it on a day like this, on the 19th, the Liberation Day of Goa, I feel honored and feel pleased to participate in this sense of liberation with all of you, with all the Goans, all those who belong to Goa. And then meeting the author, I do get a glimpse from whatever is read out from the book by Sharmila, Dr. Dr. Kamat. I could see the sense of humor which is being passed and which they were enjoying, and when he read about the act, so I thought that's a very interesting incident, that's an anecdote, and these kinds of anecdotes always, that's the spirit of living, that's the spirit of life which he must have passed, and with that kind of a smile, from coming one regiment to the other regiment, he must have come with the same smile and the same sense of humor. I'm happy that the lady in Budava asked him only about the color of the egg, and not about the milk of the cow. Is that also white? Or he would have, if she had gone further, he might have replied that all hens in India, they lay white eggs. Only I lay brown ones. No, he didn't go to that further inquisitiveness. And I can see this, the liveliness which must have come through the book. And as Damodar was explaining Dada to go and bring the tea, and Nana, so I've just become a grandfather of a child, and I'm the Nana of the child. So I'll remember when he called me Nana. I'm not going to get it because Nana is involved in calling Nana. I think that Nana is already there in it. So I think, but with all that, congratulations to the authors and congratulations to Dr. Kamat and to Sharmila, to both of you, and all the best, and thank you very much for giving.
Gulzar Saab, Bhai, Damodar Bhai, Sharmila, Mataji, and ladies and gentlemen, I find it strange that I'm sitting over here, but not really strange also, but even though I'm not a Goan, just in the morning somebody was asking me, so it was very, very ironical that somebody asked me just in the morning, you're a Sahai, what province do you come from? Is it Bihar? Or, so I said, no, I'm not from Bihar, but I'm from UP, but Bhai was sitting next to me, Damodar Bhai, and he immediately said, no, she's Goan. Now she's Goan. So I've already been given the status of being a Goan, though even I've lived here only for 2.5 years. And actually it's very strange, though I've been living in Delhi for more than 20 years, I had no regrets leaving it in a moment. And I did not even grow any roots in Delhi as such, would you say. But having been here only for 2 years, 2.5 years, I feel that my deep roots have really gone in over here somehow. And I really do feel very much part of Goa. It's very strange, maybe it's past life, something, whatever it is, but I do really feel a strong affinity to this place. And I'm very privileged, that's why, to be sitting over here today, and especially on 19th today, when it's 50 years of liberation, to be part of this whole celebration and to be part of you all over here. Thank you very much. Thank you for making me a part of Goa. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is when Papa was, when he was young, when he came to Lyceum to study in Panjim. He was actually, the family was based in Marga. So he was studying in Panjim at the Lyceum, and he was staying with some relatives, and there were a lot of eateries in Panjim then, which catered to students like Papa and others. And he has shared his experiences about one such cafe. Yeah. Okay. Being the preferred setting for me
being the preferred setting for social meet and greets, the cafeterias adhered to the rules of engagement as decreed by the Goan society. A customer was not just a client. He, and it was usually he, for women rarely went to the eating houses, was a Hindu, a Christian, or a Muslim as well. The food served was the same. The service provided was uniformly solicitous. The cutlery, however, changed as per the religious persuasion of the client. The man entering the tea house did not need to sport a little badge advertising his faith. The owner and his little army of servers were adept at figuring out their customers' religious affiliations with a mere glance in his general direction.